Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Darkness here. We're reviewing Monday Night Raw, so let's get into it. It starts out with Rhea Ripley entering the arena. This is the main event for the night. It is Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez, anything goes match. This is Raquel's first match, singles match since being back on the main roster. New Day make their way to the arena, and they're basically getting the cold shoulder from everybody, even Alpha Academy, because of what they did to E last week. The ring general comes out basically saying that he is going to be Balor, how he did Priest, and it's going to be the same result. Balor comes out with the Judgment Day basically saying that he is going to beat Gunther, and that what happened to Damian isn't going to happen to him, and that he doesn't understand why he gave a non-deserving person like Dominic Mysterio a title shot when Finn Balor is there, right there waiting for a title shot. Before I talk about what's going on in the ring, they're kind of untangling the webs between Balor and Dom going forward. Kind of interesting. Yeah. So, Finn, Balor, Damian Priest, and Gunther all get into it. Balor and the Judgment Day take out Priest, they take out Gunther, and Balor stands tall. Could this be the site of Saturday night's main event? On January 6th, it is going to be Raw on Netflix. Special guest announcer Jesse Ventura will be there on Saturday. Adam Pearce says he talked to Gunther and that it will now be a triple threat between Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and the ring general Gunther. I kind of think that means Gunther's retaining, just because Finn's going to be so invested with Damian that he's not really going to pay attention to Gunther like that. Yeah. Adam Pearce also made it official that the War Raiders will get another shot at the Judgment Day, JD McDonough and Finn Balor next week for the tag titles. Balor basically tells Liv that he needs a moment to himself to kind of figure things out ahead of Saturday. Liv said that she's going to help Raquel with her Rhea problem at the end of the night. Next match, it was the Final Testament versus the Wyatt family, the Wyatt Six. Scarlett got involved trying to distract Uncle Howdy, and Nikki Cross came to even the odds. They get into it. Uncle Howdy, otherwise known as Bo Dallas, has the mandible claw on The Miz. The returning manager for the Final Testament comes back. He helps Karrion Kross and the Final Testament pick up the win against the Wyatt Six. CM Punk earlier today got interviewed by Jackie Redmond. Jackie Redmond was trying to find out, what is that favor that Paul is going to owe Punk? Punk said, that's between me and Paul. We have history going, back in the day. So the only person that really concerns is Paul Heyman. And as for Seth Rollins, Punk has no issues with Seth. Seth asked for training growing up from CM Punk. Basically asked for it for free, and Punk has just never really gone along with Rollins, but he says that he doesn't have any issues with him. WWE also announced that John Cena will be there in Toronto for the Elimination Chamber, which is taking place on March 1st. We got Damage Control's Dakota Kai versus the Raw Women's Champion Liv Morgan. This is taking place on Saturday, Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. Shout out to New Japan real quick. They got an event taking place next Sunday. Really cool. Liv Morgan trying to do the Three Amigos. I thought that was pretty funny. Pure Fusion Collective comes out because they're not done with Damage Control whatsoever. They basically cost Dakota Kai the match, and Liv picks up the win with the Oblivion. 1, 2, 3. Io and Kairi come out to help Dakota. That will probably play a factor on Saturday. Liv then hits Io with an Oblivion. This is probably going to be the site on Saturday. I'll have a prediction video on Friday. We got a really, really well done promo by Drew McIntyre, the Scottish psychopath, saying that what he is doing to Jay, what he was doing to Sammy, what he was doing to the Bloodline is warranted because he has issues with CM Punk and he has issues with Roman Reigns. You know, all the years within the COVID era and just stuff like that. So they have it warranted. He doesn't care who he has to go through. He is going to get the end goal of what he wants, and he wants to more or less take out the OG Bloodline, probably feud with Roman again, maybe feud with Punk later down the line, but we'll see how it goes. Cody Rhodes was talking to Adam Pearce, and the New Day try to say what's up to Cody. Cody basically brushes them off. Rollins comes out for the next segment and says that, I tried to ask Punk for training, coming up in the business. Yeah, he did save my job at one point, but it was literally a situation where I've done what Punk did. I've done all of that. I want to be in a situation where I'm able to move past that, beat a CM Punk, beat a Drew McIntyre, beat whoever, and get back to what I need, which is his world title, eventually. Sammy comes out basically saying to Seth that he kind of sounds like Drew McIntyre and that he's just so fixated on CM Punk that it's kind of clouding his judgment with the whole War Games thing. And Sammy went to Punk because of their history. They know each other for 20 years on the indies, PWG, ROH, they have history together. So, but yeah, there's no hard feelings between them. And Seth was like, well, seems like you got a little more fixation on the Scottish psychopath than I do at the moment. Sammy announces that it was made official by Adam Pearce that we're against Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre this Saturday. Drew McIntyre then comes out and beats the crap out of Sammy. We got the next match in the Raw IC title for the women. It was Lyra Valkyria, Ivy Nile, and Zelina Vega. Lyra Valkyria moves on. That is my pick to win the damn tournament. These are the updated brackets. Next week, we're probably getting Zoe Stark, Raquel Rodriguez, and Caden Carter. And then we'll get Alba Fire, Kairi Sane, and Natalya probably like the week after. That'll probably conclude at the next pay-per-view, maybe. Priest wishes Rhea good luck in the main event. The New Day come out to a rain of boos. I've never thought I'd see somebody get booed more than Dominic Mysterio, but here we are. They're basically saying, what did we do? We didn't really do anything wrong to E. We could have took a sledgehammer to his head. We could have concertoed him like Adrian Christian did. We could have, whatever. So they don't feel like they're in the wrong. But that's just some crazy heat for the New Day, man. Instead of New Day, let's call him Heel Day. That was dope, though. Not gonna lie. Made official for Saturday is Damian Priest versus the Ring General Gunther versus Finn Balor. And this match is also made official. Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. Liv Morgan versus Io Sky for the Raw Women's Championship. This is also taking place. The finals for the United States title tournament. It is Bayley versus Chelsea Green. It is Michin versus Tiffany. That is happening on this Friday. And then the finals takes place the night after on main event. Last but not least, we are here for the main event between Rhea Bloody Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day. That was a pretty good match. Of course, shenanigans from Liv. Liv hits Rhea with an Oblivion. Io Sky gets involved to even the odds for Rhea. Rhea puts Raquel through a table with a Riptide, 1, 2, 3. The show ends with these two coming face to face. There's a lot of key factors into this. Pure Fusion Collective still has problems with damage control. Rhea still has issues with the Judgment Day. There's a lot of stuff that can probably go down on this match. I do see Liv Morgan retaining. I will have a predictions video this Friday. Please have a like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Later, y'all.